On the morning of October 9th, Walter Harrison, the president of the University of Hartford, welcomed members of the university's Student-Athlete Advisory Committee to his home for brunch. The president sat down to eat with the student-athletes in what has become an annual tradition.
I think it's one of the great things about being at the University of Hartford. There are a lot of things, if you go to, say, Ohio State University, there's a lot of great experiences as a student-athlete there that we're not going to be able to match. But our student-athletes, one of the things they can do that they can't do at Ohio State is come over and just sit down and talk to the president in his home. So for me, it's an important part of being who we are as a university. We're a large enough university that can play Division I athletics and give students the opportunity to compete at the highest levels, but we're small enough that you can get to know the president.
But a meet and greet was not the only point to the morning. The SAAC members had the opportunity to speak directly to the president about issues such as meal plans and parking that students face on a daily basis.
I think it's very, again, unique that we're able to communicate with the president and bring forth our issues, and I think that should, translate to a point to all students, not just athletes, but also on campus.
The issues raised by SAAC at past meetings have affected positive change on the university. For example, one such meeting helped make the Harry Jack Gray Center a smoke-free area on campus.
2 years ago, on a day very much like today, a group of SAAC students came here and we had just passed our Committed to Community initiative, what we call the Values Initiative, and I asked them what are ways we could reinforce this sense of community on campus, and they brought up the question, as student athletes, they were concerned about the growing use of tobacco and then how it intruded on their lives, and out of that discussion came what has become now a campus-wide initiative to try to create smoke-free areas on campus.
And it's just amazing how that improvement happened so quick, because the library is a place where a lot of students spend a lot of their time at, and a lot of people used to smoke there, different times of the day, and now in the past 2 years, it's gone down, drastically.
Hearing from the student-athletes is just one purpose of these meetings. But President Harrison holds the brunch for another very important reason.
I love them. I just love being around the young people who make this university such an enjoyable place to work, and I especially enjoy being around student athletes because they are dedicated to the university in a way that other students don't always feel. So for me, it's just a lot of fun and one of the more enjoyable parts of being president.
For HartfordHawks.com, I'm Keith Arsenault.